For more than 2 decades, a single aircraft has reshaped modern air warfare. Not through speed records, not through dramatic dogfights, but through something far less visible. The aircraft is the F-35 Lightning II. Its greatest strength is not what it carries under its wings or how sharply it turns in the sky. Its greatest strength is how it understands the battlefield. This is not a story about stealth alone. This is the story of how air combat quietly changed. This is the F-35's most closely guarded secret, finally explained. The problem modern air warfare faced. By the early 1990s, air power faced a growing crisis. Aircraft were becoming faster and more capable, yet battlefields were becoming more complex. Enemy air defenses were no longer static. Radar systems were mobile, layered, and networked. Information moved slower than missiles. Pilots were forced to interpret raw radar returns, radio calls, and threat warnings, often simultaneously. Human decision-making became the bottleneck. Air combat was no longer about flying skill alone. It was about who could process information faster. This was the problem the F-35 was designed to solve. Why the F-35 was misunderstood. From the beginning, the F-35 was judged by old standards. Observers compared it to earlier fighters using visible metrics: speed, dogfighting performance, payload. What they missed was that the F-35 was never meant to replace aircraft one for one. It was designed to replace how air combat works. Instead of asking pilots to manage systems, the F-35 was built to manage complexity on their behalf. This difference shaped every design decision that followed. The real secret: sensor fusion. The F-35's most closely guarded secret is sensor fusion. Inside the aircraft, data flows constantly from active electronically scanned radar, infrared sensors watching the entire sky, electronic warfare receivers detecting emissions, offboard sources from ships, aircraft, and ground units. In older fighters, this information appears separately. Pilots must mentally combine it. In the F-35, the aircraft does this automatically. Threats are identified, correlated, and ranked before the pilot even looks at the display. The pilot does not see raw data. He sees decisions already forming. This is the moment where air combat quietly changed. The cockpit that reduces human limits. Combat stress degrades decision-making. The F-35 was designed around this reality. Instead of forcing pilots to interpret dozens of symbols, the cockpit presents a single, integrated battle space. Targets are color-coded. Threats are prioritized. Sensor control happens automatically. The aircraft is not replacing the pilot. It is protecting the pilot from overload. This is one of the least visible but most important advantages of the platform. Why stealth only works with intelligence. Stealth does not make an aircraft invisible. It delays detection. The F-35 uses that delay better than any aircraft before it, because it detects first, classifies instantly, acts without revealing itself. A stealth aircraft without fusion is blind. The F-35 is stealth with awareness. That is the difference. Networked warfare, the quiet revolution. The F-35 rarely fights alone. It shares its understanding of the battlefield with other fighters, naval vessels, ground command systems. Often, the F-35 does not fire the weapon that destroys the target. It finds it, identifies it, passes the solution. This transforms air warfare from individual action to coordinated dominance. Why adversaries struggle to counter it. Defeating the F-35 is not about building a faster jet. It requires secure networking, real-time fusion, and trust in automated decision support. Most adversaries focus on hardware. The F-35 is an architecture. That architecture is far harder to copy than an airframe. Operational reality and pilot feedback. Pilots consistently report similar experiences: reduced workload, faster decisions, greater confidence. The aircraft feels calm in environments designed to create chaos. That calm is not accidental, it is engineered. This is how survivability is built in modern warfare. Final analysis. Why this is the real secret. The F-35's greatest secret is not a weapon, a coating, or a radar. It is how the aircraft thinks. It compresses time. It removes uncertainty. It gives pilots clarity when clarity is rare. This is not the future of air combat. This is air combat now. And those who understand this control the sky.